and like big swords aren't good as other weapons generally.
That's not
Because
fun.
there are a lot of enemies, particularly in like the Tower of Heidi, which have enormous slash resistance.
I managed to find a whole one thing to fix people from being statues, and
You'll
I
find
found three
a lot
statues.
more of those. You'll find a lot more of those. There are enough in the entire game to free every statue, and there's only like maybe 2 statues, maybe 3 actually, that are actually required for like any kind of progress.
Okay. Like the three I've found
If
so far is there's a lady holding a lever near the entrance to
yeah,
Not
she's the
Firelink.
one. Don't
There is
She's one that you want to free for
okay.
definite.
There's one walking like a bit of a tree in the tutorial area.
You don't need to do that one unless you. I can't remember what's behind it, but it's like an optional thing.
If I remember from playing like
Oh, it's a
for the
collector.
DLC version of this on PS3, like there's a coffin down there that changes your gender or something.
That might still be down there. I don't remember.
I'm just gonna eat that then. It's fine.
Let's put a mark on him. Why not? Maybe I should have healed, maybe not. Who knows? Whatever.
Oh, you're still attacking, right?
Good Iron Swan to kill.
Also, Joe, is the thing to stop you from having no health called something different in this game again? Because I haven't found any humanity or any embers.
I forget what they are in the game.
But there is a thing to stop me having half my health bar.
Yeah, well, there's a ring that makes you
Okay.
take 75%.
But the problem is I
something
keep
you do
dying
there.
and then having less health, which then results in me dying more.
But what items do you have? Because if you name it, I might remember what it's called.
Let's see, I got Estus flasks, human effigies, life gems, radiant life gems, amber herbs, monastery
Yes, the
charms, divine
effigies.
blessings.
Right.
Reverse is hollowing. Is that what
Yeah.
the curse is?
Yes, because it's always called hollowing. In every single Dark Souls game, it's hollowing.
Is it?
Yes. Plus, they actually tell you that in the tutorial cutscene.
Because the only thing I can remember in the tutorial cutscene was they were saying they restores your humanity, which means you can get invaded.
Yes.
But that didn't necessarily mean it was a curse, because in the first game
No,
you get
yes.
cursed
Like,
by
that's
like
what it is. You
Sen's
always go
Fortress.
back to being human. No, you always go back to being human in Dark Souls from being hollowed. Like, that's straight up in every game, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah, but in the first game they told me I was like in the first game when you fought the big Seath the Scaleless guy, he could curse you, which lowered your health to half, which was curse.
Curse is different.
Yes,
That's an entirely
that's
different
what I
status
thought I had, not that
No.
it was because I wasn't.
You're always hollowed. You're always hollow in Dark Souls games, man.
That's really, really stupid.
It's not, because that's how it is in all the games.
But when I was hollowed in Dark Souls 1, I didn't have half my health bar. I had my full health
Yeah,
bar.
you don't in one. That's the only one you don't. Because
That's the most
want it to be
recent one I've
different from Demon
played,
Souls.
which I played a couple weeks ago, and that's why I thought it was the
But it's
same
the oldest
rules
game.
from 1 to 2.
No. Like, you've played a lot of 3-man. I know you have, because we played it.
We
Like,
did, yeah. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, but this is how all the Dark Souls games are. See, that's what I told you about Dark Souls 1. It had a lot of things that were different than Demon Souls and the rest of the Souls games.
I haven't played
Which is
Demon Souls.
why,
So do I use this or do I burn it in the fire?
use it.
Use it. Well, what does burning it in the fire do?
It increases everything to New Game Plus levels, I think. Well, that might be a different item. I forget now.
Okay. Well, now I have my health back, but this might make this area slightly easier. Because yeah, I was waiting for humanity, Joe, or for like an anti-curse stone, like in the first game, which was the most recent one I played.
They've been
Like a
calling
dumbass.
something different in every single of the games, but like, it's always been hollow in there. It's always been going back to human.
Yeah, but I thought that was just for if I wanted to do co-op or get invaded, then I'd use those.
No. Like, it's been this for 3 of the games. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just a dumbass.
It's alright.
But yeah, it's just because of the fact that 1 was the most recent one I played, so I was thinking it was the rules of 1, which it's not. Because I'm dumb.
It goes back to how Demon Souls was.
I never played Demon Souls.
Yeah, but my point is, it goes back to that like the rest of the series, because then 2 and 3 follow again usually.
I hope Demon Souls get remastered at some point so I can play that, and again, play through like 3 or 4 hours of the game before I figure out how to fix my health back again.
That's what I do. Yeah. Okay.
I was very proud of myself that I managed to beat the stupid giant and the pursuer on my first go with half health. I just didn't let them hit me.
Nice. That's good, yeah. Yeah, oh, it's tough. Ah, well. A lot of dodging is great in Souls 2. Like in Souls 2, you pretty much just want to mostly dodge everything, like either power stance or just.
So when you say power stance, you mean two-handing, yeah?
No, power stance is something different. You take 2 weapons and use them both together, and you have 1.5 times the strength that you need for one of them. Then you can press a button to power stance them, which gives you additional moves.
Right, and then you have my strength a good bit and get more weapons then. Like at the moment I'm using the, I think it's a broadsword that this character started off with.
Like you want to find something that does, I can't know if it's actually called blunt damage, but it's blunt damage. It's things like maces and stuff like that. And
Impact or crush or something, I think it is.
Crush, yeah. Like at some point you're able to buy one from the blacksmith or one of the blacksmiths, and like, yeah, you can buy them from there.
I kind of figured there was going to be more than one blacksmith again because I found a dull ember and I went up to the blacksmith in town and was like, hey, here, have this ember. And he was like, I don't know what that is.
No, you need a different blacksmith for those. You'll come across one, mate.
Like at the moment I'm in
getting
Heidi Klum's Tower of Flame or something.
Like Dark Souls 2 is annoying because like, to get to that guy you have to do some really dumb annoying things to actually do it. That attack gives a disease. That has never given a disease before.
Hey, summon sign.
Jesus, it does. What the hell?
Masterless Cleanser. Wow. Sure.
So it gives that disease. Those things are even worse than I thought. You know in the Warrens, mate? You know yes. The big, kind of horrifying lady things that have the 3 skulls? You know their attack that affects the entire party in distress damage and can give horror to people?
That's
apparently that
nice.
can also disease people as well, which gives them the disease of getting plus 30% stress, which is completely new to me after all the time I've put into this game for all these things. Do they have dodge? No, they have try. I want to do that now.
Dragon Rider. Hello. You're just a big guy. Okay, you're
a
big
big
guy.
Heidi's Tower of Flame now, I guess, fighting him.
Yeah, Heidi's something or other.
How difficult were you finding those enemies, by the way? Like, how many attacks were they taking?
I was killing them in 5 hits.
Yeah, with the starting mace of the cleric, you kill those in 2. Those are some of the enemies that are really weak to crush. Those are one of the things.
Makes sense.
There's a lot of enemies like that. I don't want to grab the torches yet. Got spare shovels.
Oh, does Dark Souls 2 have any gimmick thing to watch out for when it comes to phantoms? Like, I know that there's Red Phantom's bad is generally true of most games, but, you know.
There is an area where you kind of remember like the from 3, like the Madmen. There's a lot of kind of small PvP areas, but you can get invaded more in 2.
Ah.
Like there's the Tower Belfry. There's the Rat King one. There's a lot more areas that are kind of places you somewhat go but don't quite. But they're kind of, you know, PvP related.
Hi, Lucia. Do I want to buy anything from Lucia?
Which NPC is that?
She sells miracles, but lots of things.
Oh, well, if you want miracles, yeah. Oh, when she's back in town, you want to find her. She opens a path.
Why do I need my precept and so? Sometimes
I can't even do give her money then.
And being out here, no need for the gods frown.
Oh, I don't know why I did that. Done. Yeah, please hit my flash more.
Actually, get more health. Yeah, that's a good idea. Same sort of thing as the Dark Souls games, where you want to kind of get things to like level 25-ish, and then they start losing their use.
I don't remember the breakpoints for 2, but like usually it's around 20 or so for most of the games, I think.
Okay.
Like you want to specialise more, because I think 2 has a lot of... Oh wait, yeah, with 2 you want... Oh yeah, I forgot. You really want... Oh man, I forget the stats now. When I'm done, maybe in this dungeon, I might stop my stream. I don't have 2 installed, shit. Okay, so... list me the stats from the bottom, Kenny.
Oh, the game stats. 1 second there. Where are your status? You've got Vigor, Endurance, Vitality, Attunement, Strength, Dexterity, Adaptation, Intelligence, and Faith.
Okay, Adaptation and something else. Those 2 affect your invincibility frames from your dodge roll. Currently, I think you're playing like the warrior starting guy, aren't you?
A warrior or knight? I'm not entirely sure which.
So I'm pretty
Knight,
sure from what I
apparently.
remember, those have 3 frames of invulnerability in their dodge, because Dark Souls 2 hates you more than any of the other games. It wants you to upgrade adaptation to about 20 or so at least to get any kind of decent amount of frames, but that also combines with another of these stats which wants to go up about the same rate to actually increase your dodges.
That would explain why I keep getting hit by things that I thought I dodged, is if I don't actually have them. There's many invincibility
I'm going
frames
to
I
quickly
thought.
boot up your stream, because I want you to go onto your stat page a minute with me, because I can tell you which are the most important stats. I wish I had it installed now so I could...
Like, I've mostly just been buffing strength because it's what the sword I have is buffed by, and my health.
Yeah. But, so yeah, it's adaptation, ADP rather, and I think it's endurance that affects as well. Or it might be light, I forget. I'll look it up in a minute for you actually and tell you. But they affect the ADL stat that's down in the bottom, near the bottom right. I think that wants to go up to like...
Boosts Eve of Evasion and other actions.
Yeah. That needs to go up to a specific number that I can't remember. I think it's about 120 or so. To actually get like a decent amount of dodge. Like iframes on your dodge.
Okay.
Also, never ever go above 70% in your limit.
Equip load?
Yeah, quick load, that's the one.
Yeah, at the moment I pretty much just got on a little bit of armour because I found it meant I was getting my medium range rolls.
Yeah.
Or fast rolls.
Well, there's only 2 rolls in this. There's one below, I think it's 20% quick load, and then one above that.
Hi.
And then I think like at 100% you can't roll anymore. But above 70% you get penalties, like more so than before.
Yeah, the lack of iframes is becoming quite apparent against that big guy that just murdered me.
Yeah, I think like the class you're starting as starts with like the lowest iframes.
Cool.
But I'm actually what I'll look at them now. I think I might have taken like 300 different pictures of various information when I was playing Dark Souls 2, just so I could get all this straight in my own head. I don't think anyone is watching my stream staring me, listening to us talking about this and watching my not moving in Darkest Dungeon. But if people are, I apologise.
Wow, that is a lot of bloodstains in front of this guy. Try parrying. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you want a minimum of 99 agility.
I'm up to 87, so that's not terrible. I can presumably get there after a couple more level ups.
No, it takes a long time to get there. You want, because it requires 2 stats to actually upgrade.
Ah.
The first 2 stats, I forget their names already, but it was, I think it's Vitality and Endurance, but whichever the top 2 are, get those to 20 and then just leave them there, pretty much.
Vigor and Endurance. Vigor is your health and Endurance is your stamina.
But you want to get those to 20 at some point, but then just leave them there for a long time until your other stats are at other positions.
Okay.
Because they have a lot of diminishing returns when we get to that point. You don't really want to upgrade strength or dex much. Just keep them at pretty much the minimum. You need to equip a weapon. And then just leave them, because they offer really poor returns on actual damage.
Okay.
Upgrading the weapons themselves is way, way better.
I have found some Titanite shards, but I haven't used them yet because I've yet to find a weapon I actually want to upgrade. Because I've yet to find a big sword.
Like that,
so.
They'll still increase, your damage and whatnot, but it's really not worth it at the expense of other stats, when upgrading your weapon will give you more damage while you're leveling your other stats. Let's see if I can find more information for my notes.
Oh great, water. Also, keep finding notes to say illusion ahead, and then there's not an illusion ahead.
I think with Dark Souls 2 you interact with the walls with X, and that opens secret walls. I don't think you hit them in 2. Or it's the other way around, I forget now.
Nope, X does nothing. Hitting it does nothing.
That's probably someone being filthy and lying.
Yeah. Can't trust people on the internet, Joe. There's a basilisk. It's a bit early for basilisks, isn't it?
Oh, you don't want adaptability. You don't. Oh, okay. When Vitality, Endurance, and Adaptability go to 20, you just leave them there for pretty much the entire game until all other stats are levels. Do you need?
Okay. Hello, big person up there.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I'm sure I'll have more information somewhere.
Oh, good. Another goddamn statue is in my goddamn way. So many of these statues. This one almost feels like a Metroidvania sometimes. Tough enemy ahead. Bonfire ahead and then look carefully.
Yeah, generally get just endurance and adaptability up to like 20 each, maybe 21 each.
Oh, hey, I remember this cave. This cave with the pirate's ship was where I got to before I gave up. The first time I played this.
Oh yeah.
Why are there always bloodstains here? It's kind of surprising. They all say enemy ahead, but then there's nothing here.
Right, and continue going on the next dungeon. Right. Oh, bone altars. Anyway.
Great.
Buffs, yes. Where am I? Oh, let's go up. Oh, why do I have my heli in that place? Should I go with my anti-man? No, that's good.
Oh, hey, these guys are dressed up like Dovahkiin. Oh yeah, is there a good way of telling mimics in this one? Because I noticed that the chests don't seem to have the chains on them in this game.
I think there's one way, but I can't remember how to do it. Another way is, I think if you angle your camera down, you might be able to see teeth.
Because I haven't found a mimic yet, but I figure it's only a matter of time.
I always punch every chest anyway. You can always hit them once with any weapon and won't break it. Oh yeah, breaking a chest in two will make you always have rubbish. I don't know if that's...
I didn't even know you could break chests, Joe.
Yeah.
Would you
That's why
stop?
mimic testing is particularly difficult. I think they have some kind of tell in... Oh,
If
in
it says
two, I
summoning
think...
shade, that means you're summoning an NPC ally, right?
No, shades are people who would just come along with you for a short duration. You need to earn basically a number of souls, and then their mission will be complete. Or they need to earn a number of souls by just killing regular NPCs. Their enemies.
Right.
Oh, with mimics, there is a way to tell. I can't remember which way around it is though, but some chests, they have clasps on, and some don't, and I can't remember which one's a mimic. Like, I think it might be the mimics don't have clasps, or do have clasps, yeah. Next time you find a proper chest,
I'll pay more
look at it.
attention to the next chest I find.
Like, if it doesn't have any kind of clasps on the front where, you know, they would lock, then I'm pretty sure that's two. How the mimics and two works.
Feel free to contribute here, Bradley, of the old guard.
Oh, I think you do. Okay, fair enough. Well, this is a very unsuccessful run. I had an amazing run earlier. I got, I think, about 120 heirlooms in it. Like 80 of them were crests. It was brilliant.
Sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, that was a garbage run. I finished upgrading my town earlier. I just thought I'd play some more and go for the big thing, the monument. Oh, nice. Well, 299 crests now. That's not bad.
A reasonable number.
There's another 450 to go.
You going for the red hooks, Joe?
Yes, yeah. And then I'll consider this this run complete.
Hey there.
I thought that might be you. The longer
I was thinking what I might do next after playing this. I think I might go and play Dragon's Dogma. Like, not now today, but I mean when I'm done Darkest Dungeon. Kind of in the mood for playing that.
There's only one way. My family had little with two things. I was raised. Life was hard. I had swift success, and then I came. Have you heard of an underground? Finally, the hollow one.
Yeah, that would be a good one to do. The ruins will go with that. Tin Rune Smasher.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I suppose.
This Wicotia lady seems pretty cool.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh wow, that guy can combo apparently.
Yeah, welcome to Dark Souls 2 where everything has like a 300 hit combo that never ends. Where's my plague doctor? There she is.
Task completed. Shade Bradley, the old guard has returned to their world. All good for them.
Yay.
I'm glad that they completed their task and abandoned me just before like 6 enemies.
Yeah, they just earn a certain number of souls and then it's done. Like, that's the whole point of the shades, to just help you through some fights. So you want the necromantic colour. Murder all the undeads. Won't turbocharge her engine quite so much this time. Which is fun. That will do. Oh, this is a long one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what the hell is that thing? It's all been pirates up here until now. This is some sort of incredibly long-armed demon.
Yeah, that's a thing. I can't remember what you're actually describing, but you know. I'm not going to look at your stream, I guess.
They look kind of like amygdala, honestly.
Oh yeah, those things. You want a torch to fight those. That'd be way easier with a torch.
Ah, and of course the only light source would be at the very bottom of the entire thing I climbed up. I don't normally like have a torch because it goes out whenever you put it away.
Okay, in this game you always want the torch equipped. Like in one of your slots. Because lighting them up is really useful. This entire area you can light torches as well though to
I fell down.
improve it, which is good. So
yeah, that is something I've been doing in the tutorial area. But I've yet to discover how to actually equip torches.
you go up to the fire and you press triangle.
See, I've only ever seen it the option when it was like a lit sconce, and it gave me the option of press X to light torch. That was it.
Well, I think you might have to hold triangle first, maybe. I can't remember. But oh wow, this dungeon is weird. Let's go.
So I've been trying to conserve my torches because I figure, you know, I only have like 10 minutes or 20 minutes of torches. They might be important later.
You will find an amazingly huge amount of torches.
Can I light one from a bonfire without setting enemies?
Yeah, you should be able to. I forget the button dies when you light, but
I've used my Estus by mistake, so I may as well just rest anyway.
Bearer, seek, lest this land swallow you whole. That's it.
But each point I put into adaptation gives me a point of agility, so if I get it up to 20, it'll get that up to about net 100 or so. See if I have any items I can eat. Sublime bone dust. Burn in bonfire to upgrade Estus flask. Is that like the thing of like upgrading a bonfire in the first game? Or is that just a plus?
there's something different. Like there's one thing you use in the bonfire to increase the amount of Estises, and there's another thing to increase the strength.
Right, because I give Estus shards to the lady to get more Estus uses. Because I only have 3 Estus at the moment, which is also a thing that sucks. But
Oh, you give them to her then. Yeah. So.
okay, so burn that sublime bone dust because that'll be useful. Some force to strengthen the Estus flask. Awesome. You know what, maybe I'll just use some of those Titanite shards we've picked up to upgrade the broadsword I'm using, because I haven't found anything better yet. At least it might be more powerful then. Also, do weapons automatically repair at bonfires or something? Because I've not had to repair a single thing yet, and that seems weird.
They do. The repair is for when they're completely broken.
Right, okay.
Some weapons have very low durability and it will happen. If they're completely broken, then you have to fix them at the blacksmith. If they're only damaged, then the bonfire repairs them whenever you sleep or rest.
Oh, okay. Also, another one of my favourite pet peeves about the Dark Souls as a series is I've yet to find anyone who will buy any of my stuff, because I have a whole bunch of armour sets I'm not going to use.
I find a guy called Gavlan who wheels and deals. He will buy stuff. Actually, saying that, I don't think when I played through Dark Souls 2 myself last night I didn't find him at all, because apparently moved his locations. In Sky's the first thing, I just never found him.
How lovely. Right, so we're going to go back down to the wharf, where I've explored before and had trouble, or we can go and use this branch. We found a Scottish fella who said that there was a statue in the way, so we may as well go and see what's through that door, I think.
Oh yeah, you know the big mansion in Majula?
Yes.
You know how there's a path that goes down to the right of it?
Yes.
And there was a contraption you couldn't move. Try exploring down there.
Okay, because I went past that contraption before. Because that was how I got to Heidi's tower, isn't it?
Yes, but still. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Contraption does not move.
Is there anyone to talk to?
Nope. There's a whole bunch of bloodstains.
There should be someone to talk to.
Nope. Room's empty.
You did talk to the person after you murdered the big fat guy with the pike, didn't you?
Yeah, the dragon rider. I talked to the lady who sells miracles.
Did you make her go back to Majula?
I talked to her a lot, and she stopped saying things. I'll go back to that bonfire and see if she's still there. Travel to Heidi's tower, tower approach. She appears to still be here having a break.
Just speak up, that's what.
Speak up if you need miracles. Maybe I have to buy something from her before she go away?
Have you used all the talk options?
Yeah.
I expected this without any go.
Maybe. I don't think you need to buy anything from her, but it's possible.
I expected without any go to a place I could go.
Maybe your phase is too low. That's possible.
Wasn't our route I could take?
I think stop trying to use that move.
I also see that the previously sleepy guards are now awake in this area.
Yes.
Let's go back to Majula. I want to see what's through that door with the Scotsman. Gonna use my whole one branch I have to see what's through the door with the weird lady holding open a lever.
dungeon's not going so great. I'm not finding loot.
Are you still a gruff Scotsman?
To that statue.
I think I'll
Gives me
skip
that
this one.
voice. Hey.
You know, I do happen to think that a real life person was turned to stone.
I think I'll camp in the next room. Or not. Oh. Everything's going wrong in this dungeon, holy moly. Well, you can just sit back there and stress you for a while.
Hey there. How does it feel to not be a statue anymore, lady?
I don't really want to play Dodger alone.
I've been petrified. Hard to speak. Give me. I'm fine. No. Thank you
Rosalie.
so much.
Nice to meet you.
I still haven't. Well, so I was attacked and I owe you my. Oh. But do you have any clothing that I'll take anything? Anything at all. Just
Apparently she wants some of my clothes.
Yeah. You want to get the clothes.
Does it matter what kind of clothes? Because I've got a bunch of different kinds.
Nope, doesn't matter at all.
I'll give her my imported stuff then, since that's the stuff I came with. Trophy earned, change of clothes. Fire seed strengthens pyromancy flame. 8 grand. Ah, she sells pyromancies. Right.
I have my. His name is Carillion of the Fold. I was fascinated by when he set out for but I'm rather but what we're fascinated by. Why can't? Oh dear, it's hardly.
That was not what they wanted to do.
When he said
Oh well.
thank you. After I changed into. I'm perhaps.
Okay, she apparently said she's going to the jeweler. Hey dude, I fixed the statue problem.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal.
Oh.
No. That's not like it sounds, no.
Hello.
It's
Yeah.
Aye, that's all. Name's Ben Hart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If
No
we
worries,
share
Ben
the
Hart.
same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. The road ahead's going to be long. Aye, it's a true man, I swear it. Aye, it's a...
Cool. Well, let's see what's through the door then, that the lady was walking. Oh, where'd you guys come from? I was not expecting an ambush from behind when I hit that switch, Joe.
No one does, mate.
Or a basilisk to come through the door. I mean, I kind of figured there'd be a basilisk somewhere, I just didn't think it'd be right there.
There are a lot of doors. What's that do button? Oh shit, we'll get rid of that.
I'm going back. I hope
Already so stressed.
be safe.
Right, a bonfire.
Oh bloody hell.
Yeah, this is fast charge as well. Neat. If that's an illusory wall, putting a message right in front of it is kind of a dick move because then I can't press X on the wall. Are you friendly? You're probably not friendly, are you? No, you're not.
I think we're currently doing everything wrong in this dungeon, which is not good.
What is with this corridor? There's just 16 different messages that are like visions of message, followed by message question mark, followed by be wary of message, therefore message. Hurrah for message, therefore be wary of message. Message ahead required.
That's random paper for you.
People are weird. The Shaded Woods. Is the Shaded Woods somewhere appropriate for me to be at the moment, Joe, or should I be getting out of here?
I don't really know, like, but in Dark Souls 2, like, if you can do an area, then you go there, pretty much. There's no
I can
real...
kill everything in it so far with like 3 hits, it's not too bad.
Bloody hell, you stop hitting him. Let's get rid of one of those. Got so many rooms to go through. Need to stabilise my home and stress now. Ah, good, that'll do it. Light. Should have hit the other one.
Is that here to see love? However,
Well, my home and stress has changed for the worse again.
Oh, apparently finding around one of those fragrant branches at some point.
lest this
Okay, apparently I didn't realise I was carrying so many holy waters, so let's get rid of some of those. Really low on torches already.
One thing I never enjoy about the Dark Souls games is that you keep finding things like keys that don't really tell you what they're for.
Yeah, I get it.
this place is
Like, I found an antiquated key, and like I looked at the description, it's like, it's a very old key. I was like, sure. But what does that mean?
Means it's old.
Also, there's a cat that sells rings, Joe, and one of them says it lets you hear the inner voices of surrounding foes.
Yeah.
Useful for locating
Like,
hidden enemies, and perhaps for a few other things as well. So what's the few other things?
Some
Because,
point.
nothing suited you. Well, that
right.
I'll give you kind of hint. At some point you'll find a big thing that's non-hostile, but you can use the key to talk to him, or the ring
Right.
to talk to him.
Also, I went back down to that contraption, and there's a person here now.
this room
Yeah.
is not as
Yeah, you probably just need to talk to her again to make her move.
and this shall I
Move path. 2,000 souls? Fine, sure.
miracles we preserve, though. You must. Miracles. Isn't it extraordinary? And now, what is
All those new tapestries that I don't need.
you require to cast miracles?
Lygia doesn't really know what she's selling, does she?
May the power
She does.
She talks like a scam artist, Joe.
Yes. That's what she is.
Like when you like asked her like, "What's the first flame?" She's like, "Well, you're not ready to comprehend it. That's all." It's like,
But considering one of the first lines she says when you talk to her is talking about her taking advantage of the gullible, but then she fixes herself.
yeah, she needs to supply the gullible with miracles.
I should have got rid of the holy water now because I could have used it on that. Oh well. Whatever. Let's get rid of the heck out of this bone bearer. Or at least try to.
Ring of Binding, limits HP reduction when hollow. That'd be the thing that I'd want to equip that would make me lose less health when I die all the time, right?
Yeah. It reduces it by half, so like you'll only ever lose a max of 25% of your health if yeah.
Hi, person in chair. You're surrounded by blood.
Who you are, but the frailty of the weak disrupt. Leave me. I'm interested in one thing. Leave me. I'm interested in one thing.
He's interested in one thing, dark, and I haven't got the gift.
That means your intelligence and faith aren't high enough for him to
Cool.
do anything.
Well, I found another new area now, so I've got like 6 different areas I can go and explore. That's nice.
But the area down the path is probably the one you want to go on, mate, at the moment.
The Huntsman's Copse?
Yeah, I think that's easier than Shady Woods.
Or easier than the other path in the Heidi's Tower of Flame? Or easier in the, what's the other place I unlocked? The No Man's Wharf?
Actually, no, No Man's Wharf might be the best place for you to go now. Possibly, I don't even remember anymore.
I'll have a look in this place to see if I was going here.
I mean, just go places, if you find them too difficult, try another place. Till you find somewhere that you can do easily.
Fair.
That's kind of the best thing about Dark Souls 2.
It's a bit more open than Dark Souls 1. What the heck?
Yeah.
It's like pollen in here. I'm going to go ahead and guess don't stand under the green stuff.
No. No, I don't. You know, I'm going to go camp in that ring. I will go camp in the top room as they fight on the way.
I can see a whole bunch of people hanging from this rope bridge.
Yes.
I'm guessing it'd be pretty handy to have a bow and arrow at this point.
One of the scanning posts, good. No, there are fights, so we're not going to camp.
Oh, hello. I guess I won't be opening that door. Fighting his body ninjas now. Doing Capoeira.
Yeah. Actually, I'm still very bad. Making my blind a bit.
I really wish it was like a foot stomp button, like Isaac in Dead Space, so I could just kick these guys off the ledge before they stand up.
That'd be nice. Well, that sucks. There's one fight there, one fight there, one there.
Oh god damn it. There was a guy standing around the corner and he clubbed me off the edge.
We're in the wrong position.
I should have probably figured that given there was a blood stain there, but you know.
Let's focus on the maggots. Yeah, good job, Russell. Let's get to work blighting this thing. That will stun it. Resisted. Oh well. Good crit. More blight. Another nice crit. And it's dead. Well, that was a good fight finally. Alright, they didn't die, so we're going to hit this thing. We'll stun the back too. Good dodge. Well, that sucks. Ah, I forgot I got rid of my bandages. We'll have to use that. No, we won't. We'll try to stun them. Okay, it works. That's even better. I'd rather than 3 damage from the bleed. Lovely crit. Alright, now we'll heal. Hopefully this will work. Didn't kill that guy, but that's alright. Because now he's dead. Done the gold. Take the busts.
Friend required a That's a weird message.
On we go. That's a trap. Hopefully this will be the last room, though it won't. That'll be the last room, I expect. More busts. Oh no, what do I get rid of now? Let's get rid of that single portrait. Yeah, it's worth training this, yeah. How many rooms? Yeah, I think I need to do 2 more. There's a lot of annoying things in this room. Let's try to kill this one first. Try and judgment it. Okay, it's dead. Good. Stun that one. We'll hammer these two with this move. Good enough. Ah, good. I'm glad that warning went on that guy. I think we'll try to stun that thing again. Perfect. We'll keep hitting this one. Very nice.
What? You got two massive sickles, dude. What the hell?
It's not over here. Just keep stunning that. Do you want to advance it though this time? Oh, okay, that was a waste of a stun because I killed him, but that's fine. Probably would have moved first anyway. That thing's dead, perfect. What's this thing? Oh, we'll just leave him alone, I don't care about it. Oh, that sucks, there's another fight in that room. There's a 100 chip popped up as I was doing other things. There are a lot of fights, I hope I don't have to go to that one.
Sure. I got poisoned.
Oh. But you had her in you. God damn it, I need to fix that. It's a shame it didn't remove that correctly. I could burn the torches. This better be the last fight. Try to kill that thing first, as usual. Okay.
These guys remind me of the cultists in Darkest Dungeon, Joe.
Yeah.
They've got big staffs that have stressy black stuff around them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, and they hit like trucks.
Yep, they do. Let me check his health, 10 health, so I need to damage him with something else. But another blight on him, that'll do. Now we'll die.
Oh great, there's another one. Oh, this guy does not care if I hit him.
Okay, he's dead. Hopefully that's the last room. It was the last room. Ah, brilliant. Got a lot of heirlooms there, CJ. Let's see. Oh, 32 busts, 3 portraits, 4 deeds, and 56 crests. Not bad.
A reasonable haul.
In addition to the 18 crests from the crest itself. That's pretty good. Let's see how many my oh god, look at all those. My highwaymen came out of there with a negative quirk, a positive quirk, and a disease. So I need to fix all of that. I need to fix her pyromania. That's fix that anyway, why not? Might as well fix that. Let's go convert all of my heirlooms. See how many I get in total now. Okay, up to 436 crests. Not bad.
About halfway, yeah?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, another 315 to go. 14. That's alright. I was going to stop and play something else, but I'll just keep doing this for a little bit because I'll probably head off around 10 or half 10. Quite tired of up early. I was doing a lot of gardening work today. Nice evening now. Just looking out the window.
Oh, what? Getting stun locked. Stupid arrows.
Just gonna piss in on you, alright? The string will be blocked.
What the hell? There was an invisible person there. There was a note, Joe, that just said, try attacking, and then I murdered a ghost, or invisible person. And I got a smooth and silky stone first.
That's good.
I'm guessing that's one of the sort of things where being able to hear the voice of their enemies would be useful.
Yeah, I don't really think that does anything except for talking to like one dude. So you know, playing like Darkest Dungeon, CJ, it's kind of making me want to replay Bloodborne.
That's understandable. I mean, there's certainly shared elements.
And I don't know if I want to replay that, but I do, but I don't.
You played through the DLC as well, didn't you?
I don't think I ever actually finished the DLC.
Then that's good enough reason to replay Bloodborne, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I replayed the entire game just to play the DLC. It was totally worth it.
Oh yeah, it was a good game. I don't know if I want to play it right now, not when I still have others that I want to play.
Yeah, you can add it to the list.
But I haven't. Like, I've got it installed currently. Like, seeing it in the list was like, yeah, I want to play Bloodborne. But, I kind of think I want to play something that I haven't completed yet. Like, I might go on to Yakuza Kiwami, or maybe Dragon's Dogma. I mean, technically I've completed Dragon's Dogma in the past, but like I haven't completed it on PS4, so you know. Oh, it suddenly got really dark in like 2 minutes. I think I'm at, yeah, I think I have a couple of dungeons. Let's figure out let's figure out which one. Probably this medium. This would be a good one, the champion. I was thinking of the Gatling gun, but I don't have my other guy there. I'll take my Abomination. I'm using the Abomination for a while. Abomination Occultist, doesn't know. Yeah.
Okay, a bigger sword.
Yeah, this idea could work. Maybe a Houndmaster in there. Yeah, Houndmaster and Occultist. Oh, you got enormous stress, not that one. This could fix all this stress. Let's fix your stress as well, why not? Alright. Are there any interesting trinkets? No. There's like 4 disease charms listed. Oh, all these disease charms. So for my bounty hunter, let's go with crit and damage on melee skills, that'll work. Also give me an answer with candle. Like abomination. We'll go with that. Spring padlock.
Aromatic ooze.
We'll give him a necromancer colour, so we'll go into the ruins, that'll work. That's good.
Apply magic to right hand weapon. That could be useful.
But this guy will go... No, not that.
Invaded by Dark Spirit Forlorn. And it's poison
yes.
all over here. Great.
Those are NPCs, and
I figured.
that'll happen occasionally.
The fact that it happened as I encountered an item made it kind of...
What am I looking for this guy? I don't know. Did I rearrange things? I did, right. Well, we didn't scroll. Give him a fuse with the matchstick, why not? How's that set up, that work?
Invader bashed.
Seems good to me. Let's buy some supplies. That'll be okay. Drop that. Can easily drop a stack of torches on the Lordman when we don't need them. To the ruins. Ooh. Well, we'll have to go down there to explore and backtrack. That sucks, but yeah. That's alright. Start by smashing this cabinet. Yeah, I think I've got more supplies than loot, ancestor.
Well, I just pulled a switch in a hut and I have no idea what it did.
Awesome. That's
the trigger
best
now.
thing to do.
Well, I don't seem to be able to hit switch again, so presumably whatever I did did. Maybe it wore that bridge? I don't know, I didn't pay attention to it.
Oh, you can't flashbang from there. Crap. Hold on, we'll swap you then with, yeah, the abomination on the next go around. That's stupid. I didn't realise that. I'm not sure what I do. That's also a problem. Whatever. That's fine. Oh, fantastic crit.
Oh, hello.
Let's open this. Nice. Okay, yeah, we'll swap those two then. That's more optimal setup now. As you all know, optimal is best. Okay, let's try to eat this guy first for my dog. No, we should have gone for the spearman, that's stupid. So we're committed to killing this guy.
Oh, some more sublime bone dust. Nice.
What is that buff? Oh, lots of stuff. God, I hate that attack so much. Well, it's time to heal. Well, when I get the chance. There we go. Heal himself first. That's a good heal. Let's get rid of the entire stack of torches. Lovely. I think I had a better trinket in my helmet than one of those. Oh well. Yeah, let's get rid of the warden. Because we don't need it. Probably get a horror effect from this next fight now. That always seems to happen. Okay, we'll try to kill that thing. Gonna heal up the bounty hunter next. Ah, shouldn't have used rake on him. Let's stun that guy. Maybe we'll bring him to the front while he's weak. Well, he's stunned in the beginning movement. That's alright. That's a horrible crit. That is equally a horrible attack. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, you should try to kill him. That's a shame. We'll finish this one. Good. Wood reconstruction on him. Good heal. Another crit, so I'll have to heal that guy. Oh! Okay, my abomination is going to transform back and spam healing on itself for a bit. Well, for like one round. Let's try to kill that guy now. No, he dodged, that sucks. That didn't kill him though.
Oh, Jesus. 3 of those cultists. That seems bad.
Let's use all these self heals.
Oh, come on. I just don't care if I hit them.
Oh, let's drop his prop.
They only had like 4 or 5 health left, I think.
Oh, that side.
I just couldn't get that last hit in.
Ah, I just realised he can't do anything there. This is actually a poor setup. The only thing he can do is actually heal and stressing himself. Well, let's waste a turn, I guess. Oh, that's a good crit. Okay, remind me never to do that again.
Ever do what again, Joe?
Put my abomination in rank 1 when he's not in abomination form.
Yep, because all he can do there is he can heal himself, which is nice.
I mean, it's exactly what I wanted to do when he was on like 3 health, and then he just spammed himself up to 4. But like then in the final attack of the round, I had to just shift him. Let's give him the dog treats. I forgot to use him in that fight, and I want to lose space.
Yeah, I always chuck away dog treats, so I always forget to use them. Which is a shame, because they're probably really useful, given they have a huge
They are
buff.
really good, but I just forget quite often. What we could do, we swap. No, that's the better stun. I don't want to swap that one to that one. Don't mean he could be in rank 1 all the time. But I can't stun the back row. Oh, stick with the setup. It's fine. Back we go. We should be able to go to the right there, up to that rim, and then just follow the path. And probably those last 2 rooms we won't need to go to, so that'll work. Well, Helium's nice. Let's remove anti-venom. Don't need anti-venom. Use the books low. Oh, heaven, just nice. Okay, let's stun that thing. Or not, it'll dodge it. Fair enough. We didn't want to stun it anyway. We're going to try to use that to take this guy out. And you take him out with this one. Let's throw a good heal on this guy. 20 is acceptable.
Oh, I have a comment. Sorry, I'll turn my second screen on. I've been playing for most of the day without comments, so... I still can't see your comment. Yep, sorry. Second screen is now on, and I'll go and look at the comments the old-fashioned way. Broadcast comments. The Huntsman's Copse, yes, that's the name of this area.
That's not the entirety of the guy's comment.
He was asking if it's what it was called, yes.
Ah. Kind of want to heal, but I don't. I'm going to take that out. So we'll do that. Let's stun up one of those.
This one hit harder than the other ones from the earlier area. That's what happens, what trouble with these guys. They actually hit harder.
We'll actually throw a heal onto the... well, we won't. Okay, this should set it up for a good hit by the Abomination on his next go.
Oh, this guy's got a whip. That's new. I don't know his attacks.
It has been like years since I've played this game, and all I can remember is the times when I got ganked by 7 enemies.
I mean, that's playing Dark Souls, really. It's getting ganked by 7 enemies.
I'm going to drop these herbs. Actually, how many rooms left? Oh, I'll keep the torches. I'll drop the herbs. Maybe we should camp in this room.
God damn. Ah! These guys are the worst.
Which ones are they?
The cultists with their stupid sticks.
Ah, yeah.
I got him down to a fraction of health, and he ignored me hitting him, and then he put me down to no health, so I backed away and tried to heal. He did a jump and attack and killed me.
Oh, that sucks, yeah.
It's just, it's annoyingly inconsistent, and it's some of these guys, like when I start hitting them, they stop attacking because they're getting stunned, and then other times they just power through because they don't care.
Yeah, it's not great.
There's also the fact that if I had like maybe just a couple more points in strength or another upgrade in this weapon, I'd be killing them in one less hit, and then wouldn't be having these problems with them.
Understandable.
I also can't get up there and get my souls back unless I homeward bone out of there to be able to get my upgrades to get more strength and stuff. I mean, it may be worth just retreating once I get the souls now, because it's like 20,000 or so. But I also kind of want to see what's at the top of that area.
There's a lot of aims, that's nice. Okay, we've got 2 torches then. 8 should be enough for the rest of the dungeon. I say that now, looking at the map thinking that's not going to be enough.
8 torches, is it?
Yeah.
Champion or veteran?
Champion.
Then yeah, 8 is not going to be enough.
Well, half the dungeon is done.
Well, do you have any firewood left?
No, I just use it, but
do you have any skills that boost torch, like dazzling light and the likes?
Oh no, definitely. Should be fine, mate. I can live at low light. There's no real need to be a highlight with this group.
Oh no, I didn't want to drop in here. Oh, he didn't respawn, that's fine.
good first attack. You'll try to hit him. Yep. You will hit him. And actually set up the abyssal artillery to come both. Even though I'd rather heal, but I want them dead now. Well, it didn't kill them, fair enough. So that setup was for nothing. But we'll kill them with this. And kill them with this. Problem solved. He's healed up. Oh, you can't actually hit that guy, that's annoying. Now we can. Hey, we've got a torch in the fight. That's one more. Actually, I think there's only 2 rooms to go now. But that's good. Well, you both don't have fights in, so that's fine. I want to get rid of my shovels, but now there's an obstacle on the next square. That sucks. Let's get rid of those things. Don't need them. Oh, that was the last dream. Fair enough. Let's go on to that last curio, see what it is. Oh, it's a cabinet. I am glad I went on to this then. Heirlooms. Yes, heirlooms. A tiny bit of gold. Perfect. To the hamlet. That's a fair number of heirlooms. That's alright. And you got wasting sickness, of course you did. Alright, let's convert my heirlooms, see what I get. Well, I'm up to 555 now, so there's only 200 away. That's not bad.
It's pretty close, Joe. Pretty close.
Pretty close. I think I'll finish that up tomorrow morning. I'll consider this playthrough done. And maybe when the deal hits, I'll start another game. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Depends what I really feel like.
I'll be around.
I'll set up a team tomorrow. Right, for everyone who's watching, thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow at some point. I'll probably be streaming more of this to get the last elements that I need. And maybe I'll stream some Dragon's Doggo tomorrow instead of play that. Or Yakuza if I play that.
Whichever you decide to play, you'll be streaming it, Joe, anyway.
Yes, definitely. So that's cool. That's right. Yeah, it's not taking me as long to get all those heirlooms as I thought it would. Like, I think it's only taken me like 7, maybe 8 weeks to get that many.
We thought it was going to be like 20 or so. Ah, finally I can hit these guys.
Like, I've been doing some good farming for them and just converting everything is going really well. So. bastard in there. I thought.
Back here, Mr. Sickle. Oh, I can almost four-shot him, but not quite.
Almost, mate.
It's fine. By upgrading my sword with one more +1, I can one-shot the regular zombies in this area. And hopefully that'll mean it'll be a lot easier for me to kill the stupid cultist guys as well. Hopefully. There's a bandit around here. There you are. Still can't one-shot you guys anymore. Oh, you're fine.
Whoa, what the fuck was that? That's a loud noise came from my PC, isn't it?
It's 12 a.m. in here, but it's still like 26 Celsius.
Yeah, now this guy's dying 4 hits. Whereabouts you at, Henrik? Guys, it's been crazy warm here in Ireland for the last couple of weeks, but it's finally cooling down to the point where it's only like 16 and 17 degrees instead of being like 30 and 27. Because that was just too warm for too long.
I'm from Finland.
Ah, Finland.
Finland is pretty great.
You know what's not great is these stupid cultists. Even after
Yep,
upgrading my
they're not
weapon,
good.
they still have enough poise to be able to just keep attacking me through my attacking them. Don't like him, Joe. Don't like him one bit.
No, I imagine not, mate.
I need a bigger sword. That's what I need.
Yes.
Being able to kill him in 4 hits instead of 5 is making a significant improvement now. I don't
Definitely.
have to dance quite as much.
What about the bastard sword? Or the Zweihander?
I've yet to find either of them. Like, I basically used the Zweihander followed by Lightning Zweihander for the entirety of my Dark Souls 1 playthrough once I found it, because I really like hitting things with big swords in these kind of games. I guess pretty much what I did with Neo was I got myself an Odachi and I hit everything in the face with a big sword. And for Bloodborne I used Ludwig's Holy Blade for much the same sort of thing of hitting things with a big sword. But I have yet to find a big sword in Dark Souls 2. I've been informed that there are some. I don't know where. Apparently there's something I can find in the Iron Keep, but I don't know where that is or how to get there. So it could be a while before we get something like that. Although in fairness, the building I'm heading towards now kind of looks like a big Iron Keep to me.
No, the Iron Keep is way, way further on than you are.
Oh, wow, that's a cheery thought. I mean, you understand my confusion for thinking that looked like an Iron Keep.
Oh yeah. But the thing I find about Dark Souls 2 is that the map design doesn't make any kind of sense at all.
Whether the world doesn't link up properly?
No, like, for example, you go into this massive blighted area at some point, and you travel up all these corridors to an enormous windmill, like at the top of everything. And then you go up an elevator, and you come into a lava lake, which is somehow above everything, which doesn't make any kind of sense whatsoever.
I don't know, I mean, that heat rises, Joe. I mean, lava lakes also rise.
Yeah, I don't think lava floats, mate.
I don't know. I mean, like I haven't messed around with any. Oh, where did you come from?
Like, I just turned on your stream and I don't even remember where you are. Like, this part.
I went up some hills to the Huntsman's Copse, and
but it's like I played through this game like a month or two ago, but I still don't remember like this area that you're in.
Yeah, I think I hit a switch that lowered that bridge over there, so I need to go explore over there at some point. But at least for now, I'm just exploring this way because, like, tell me that doesn't look like what I think would be an iron keep. It's got iron bits sticking out of it.
Oh yeah, I remember where you're on it. Yeah.
Also, there's totally skeletons hanging off the side of this bridge because I saw them when I was down on the lower level.
Yeah, always skeletons.
Oh, is there stuff down there I could drop to? Or is that just the area of that? No, that's the area. That's the area of that area. There'd be nothing there. See, I played a Dark Souls game before, Joe. I know there's going to be an ambush on this bridge.
Yeah. There's always ambushes.
I don't particularly want to get knocked off and die after having had to fight through all those goddamn cultists. Also, I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but I'm calling them cultists because they look like the guys from Darkest Dungeon.
Getting to Iron Keep from Huntsman's Copse isn't going to be fun because there are two not-so-easy bosses in between.
Great. I'll get there someday. Are you coming up? No, I'm just going to hang there. It's fine. See, I knew it. Undead Purgatory. Oh, Joe, this... I don't like to look at this, Joe. There's a red phantom just there. It's a long way to the bonfire.
Yeah.
This guy looks kind of like a badass, Joe.
Yeah, he looks pretty strong. I can't remember where this area leads to now, but
Undead Purgatory, apparently.
yeah, but I don't remember like what's through the door.
See, he's got a sword like the one I...
I can't wait to see this from your reaction, old man.
Well...
He killed you in a single hit, let's see. Almost. 2!
Did he hit me twice? Because as far as I can tell, he only hit me the once. With the backhand swing.
No, he hit you with a jumping overhead swing first, which took away most of your health. And then the other swing finished you.
I thought I dodged that, but apparently not.
No, you definitely did. You got like no iframes, remember?
Yeah, that's also true. Alright, so you know what, Joe?
Because
we're not going to go back up that hill and get those souls back, because I'm not going to be able to beat that guy for a while, I think.
No, that's fair.
So we have another way we can explore here, because we lowered an hour bridge, so we'll go and look at that.
Like, if I remember right, the way you want to go in this place is you kind of start going through a cave with a lot of skeletons in, and then that leads you to some kind of big cavern where you can kind of go along the edges of it, like up near the top, and then you find a big fog door for a boss. because that's like the intended route for this area for progress.
I never wanted to go to Undead Purgatory because there is the Executioner's Chariot.
The Executioner's Chariot, huh? That sounds an awful lot like that annoying boss from the first game. Was it the first game? Or was it the third game? Or was it Bloodborne?
It could have been any of the games.
Yeah, there was like an annoying thing where it was like a horse and cart trying to murder you.
Yeah, that's kind of like what that is.
I mean, in fairness, I might also be thinking of like Devil May Cry 3 where there's the annoying fight against Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. I guess you guys aren't waiting for the ambush this time because I've already hit the switch. Oh, I'm dead.
Near that switch there's like a big bridge and then there's a cave with skeletons in, from what I remember.
Yeah, that's the big bridge I'm heading to now because that was that was a switch I ward but never explored. Because I found all those cultists and was like, I bet they're guarding something good up there. And it turned out they were just guarding something capable of guarding itself quite capably.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Right, anyway, mate, I'm going to head off. You have fun with Dark Souls 2.
I'm sure I will. And I'll play it some more tomorrow when I get back from work as well. But
Well, if you have any questions, just message me. I'll be around a bit, but not, here in the party.
sure
Got
thing.
things to do. Alright, catch you tomorrow, dude. You have a good night.
Talk to you tomorrow, Joe. Good night. Of course it's locked.
I hate this cave so much.
He's gonna get back up again, isn't he? I'm guessing it's like the one in Dark Souls 1 where you have to go and find the guy who's reviving him. Oh gee, I wonder if it's you. Didn't I find a thing that let me light a torch from where I am? And I have to be very cautious with my torch use here. I only have 50 minutes of torches. How do I get my torch back out? Oh, damn. Doesn't look like there's anywhere to go down there. Shouldn't try to run away. Oh dear.
Are you going to go to the Earthen Peak?
I don't know where that is. Like, I've never played Dark Souls 2 before. I played it once a few months back when I first bought it and I tried to get into it. I got to No Man's Wharf and I wasn't having fun, so I stopped. And then since I finished Dark Souls 1 a month ago, I decided to re-download this and give it another go. But I have no idea where Earthen Peak is, so... Oh, great. An actual Dark Spirit or just an NPC invasion? Probably an NPC invasion. Ow. Undead lockaway key. Wonder if that's a key for the bonfire. Probably. Kind of hard to tell from the description. The hell's that thing down there?
It's after the Huntsman's cogs after you defeat a boss.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll go to it whenever I get to it. Like, as I say, I'm not being aware of which way I actually need to go to progress. I'm currently just ambivalently exploring. For now, though, I want to go back and see if this key was for that bonfire. Because if it was, that would be pretty handy right now. Yeah, it was. Hey, dude. How are you getting on?
Who are you? I thought you'd have laughed for a moment. You've set me free. The cheeky prick. I am Creighton, of Mirror. I've heard this land was full of date. I joined forces with a man on the way. But he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't
That'd be the guy I met back at the beginning of the game who told me about his friend who got trapped.
I'll find the common foot. Paint. And I'll find the...
Oh, he was able to aim that so he hit me when I dodged. Hey, that's there enters that cable then. Does Necromancer stay dead? Necromancer stays dead. Right. Please stop getting stun locked in the corner. Oh, that's not.
Inventory.
I do. I have a bunch of them. I've got 19 of them at the moment. But I'm one of those kind of people who's terrible at these games, so I don't spend them until I'm like at half my health bar. Like, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at all of the Souls games, and I mostly just succeed in completing them because of the fact that, you know, I persevere and don't give up too easily. But like I tend to die quite quickly with or without the effigy health, so I figure I may as well explore as far as I can and normally find out where bosses are before I use things like that to then have a go at the boss when I die. Because otherwise I just feel like I'd be wasting the effigies by giving myself more health and then dying anyway. Oh, I wish I had some range attacks. Could have dropped off the ledge where I thought that phantom was getting in. I'll be a boss for that. And I have to tell that necromancer to kill these ones.
That's the mist that takes you to the boss before the Earthen Peak.
Cool, good to know. I will tell a necromancer first. I have a feeling I'll be able to unlock that shortcut where that torch was. Hey buddy. I bet I need to light a torch on both of the sides of the gate to open it. That'll be the shortcut I'll open over here. I'll just be a regular old switch, I guess. Fine. It's less exciting than I thought. Yeah, this is fast drive. Right, so what we can do is we can try and jump across and get that goodie. And then if I die, it'll be quick enough to get back here. But before going to the boss door, we'll go ahead and use one of those handful of effigies we've been saving. I should probably go back and use a bonfire and top up my SS flask first, but yeah, that's what I should do. Oh yeah, that guy. I can summon him and away the boss. Nice. That was a mistake. Stop running away from me, fast skeleton. Fast zombie. How is he so much faster than me? Right. So we'll head back to the duo, we'll get ourselves an Estus flash card, and then we will go and see what this boss is like. And then that'll probably be the end of the stream for tonight, because if I do successfully kill the boss, yay. If I don't, I'll try with a fresh face tomorrow.
Is that a here to see? However, there. See, nest.
That was a good shot. I didn't expect you to be able to curve your shot like that. Should have known better. Oh. Nice. Alright, Creighton. You want to help me? You can come help me. skeleton lords. Right, so this is the Shadows of Yarnum, so. Didn't all the regular skeletons kill big skeletons? Jesus, there's a lot of little skeletons. Oh, bone wheels. Oh no. Oh boy, those still hurt a lot. Creighton, are you doing anything against these guys? Okay, you're doing more now. Whittle down a little bit. Good job, Creighton. That was a fun fight. Harvest Valley. Hi.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore-stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place. But I don't know. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now I've extras if you can pay. I came here. The place is nothing like I was told. Don't just go. These
Poisoning?
stones, maybe. Some of them are used to smith. Some of them are extreme. None of the differences are easily. Trying that. How is it that it's funny? I've searched. Perhaps we'll meet. I've searched. Perhaps.
Why would I do that?
I suppose it's about.
Oh God. Poison.
I have so many bad memories using bonfire aesthetics.
Yeah, like they make things stronger. I don't really get why you'd want to do that. Maybe get more souls from them, I guess. So if it's enemies you know you can kill in a couple of hits, you can make them stronger so you can grind them or something. I don't know. I don't really get, pardon me, that. I'm like 2 souls short, aren't I? Yep, 2 souls. Cool.
Oh, I'm here in return. You even were kind enough to clothe me. The only thing I can offer is... Be safe. Yes. It was a pet. I faced it. It was a pet. Be safe.
When you complete the game, you can do A+, which is basically a second playthrough of the game, but everything is stronger.
I was all right. Do you see the way? That was you, but don't. Then you find peace.
How did I level up my Way of Blue? Just by wearing that? Maybe for killing the red phantoms, the NPC invaders. That makes sense.
Oh, speak up. No injury.
And you. Lonely.
Oh, hello again. Well, I do hope I see you again.
do have the time.
Nothing suited you, I. Well, that.
No, just too poor.
I knew you.
I guess I could upgrade this since I'm still using it.
Don't waste my time.
Right, well, we've got a lot of options available to us for where to explore. But for now, we're going to call it a night. So, thanks for watching. And I'll be playing this again tomorrow evening. About 4 hours before now? Yeah, about 3 hours before current time. For whatever time it is just now for where you are. If that makes sense.
Bye.
Indeed. Talk to you later.